Hello everybody, my name's Nicola and welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Cottage, where we talk all things money to help you on your financial journey. Today's video is another cash envelope sinking funds update for you for the month of April. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started. So today I'm putting £230 into my cash envelope sinking fund. So these are short-term savings goals that will happen within the next kind of 12 months. 6 of them are kind of general ones, and then there's one just for me. So we're going to go through these. As always, this binder is just from Amazon. I'll leave a link below to that and the envelopes. But let's get these out to start with. So the sinking funds I'm going to be talking about today is Christmas, birthdays, school holidays, school related expenses, car, my one, so the Mulberry one, that's for me, and clothes as the last one. So they're going okay. A couple of them, I think once I've done this time, I think these will be filled, and then I can leave them until they're spent, if that makes sense, which is exciting, means I can focus on other things. The first one is Christmas. So how much have I got in here so far? 20. I've got £110 in the Christmas one at the moment, and I'm going to put £30 in there. So 20 and the only 10 that's available. That makes that £140 in there for Christmas. I do have a number in mind that I want that to get to, and we're not there yet, so we'll leave it in there. So that's the first one. So £30 has gone into the Christmas sinking fund there, and that's looking pretty good so far. So that's the first one done. The second one is birthday. So this has actually had some money taken out of it. I think that when I did this last one, I think there was £60 in there. It's now gone down to £40. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put £20 in there for now. We have another birthday coming up, like the middle of June maybe. So again, it's not, this is the one sinking fund envelope where it's kind of in and out all the time. So that now leaves that with £40 in there for now in the birthday sinking fund. I think that's okay for now. I'm trying to think. We have lots of birthdays at the end of the year, kind of like October, November, December. So kind of the warmer months, if you like, or maybe spring particularly, is like fairly quiet in comparison. That's why I'm leaving that as that. So I've added £20 in there, which gives that £40 in total. Then I've got a school holiday. So these are all of the holidays. I know I put a sunshine as if it's the summer holidays, as in July and August, but it's kind of all of them. So half term, May half term is coming, isn't it, in a couple of weeks. So how much is in here to begin with? So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, £120 is in there at the moment. I'm going to actually put £40 in here. This is one where when we can get to do more things, this will be the one that kind of gets emptied really quickly. So I'm going to put £40 in there. Also, we're going away for a week to Scotland in the summer, and some of this can be used as spending money there as well. If there should be some left, to be fair. I was about to say if there's any left, but there should be some left by that point. But school holidays have been, so like obviously kind of, we've just had Easter holidays, February half term. We didn't really do very much because we can't, or we couldn't at the time. Hopefully by the July, August ones, lots more things we open, and then this will be spent on things like entry fees, food if we're out anywhere, all the little kind of additional expenses that maybe don't really go in the day-to-day budget, but you don't want to have to say no either. Like just like day trips out. So because we've not been able to do things for so long, I'm hoping this summer will be spent doing lots of different things where we can go to all the things I feel like perhaps they've missed out on to begin with. So my children are 5 and 3. I feel like there's lots of different opportunities that under normal circumstances they would have done by now. So like even things like going to a farm or going to a zoo or different places. You know, we've not been to soft play in, well, it'll probably be nearly 2 years by the time we get back there. And little things like that, and things that they enjoy but they do cost money, and obviously that adds up. So all of that in there is to do with that, I suppose. So that's the school holiday ones done. School related expenses. So how much is in here at the moment? So this is, how much is there? So there's £40 in there at the moment. So this is the majority of this will be spent on school uniform in August when we need to get like the next year up. We've recently bought some new school shoes, and that came out of so I took the money out of the clothes sinking fund for those. School related expenses. It would also go on like day trips, you know, like school outings and things, if they ever do them. I do know that our 3-year-old would have had some nursery kind of day trips if things had been normal by now. So again, this would cover those. I'm going to put £40 in there, and then that makes that £80. And then I think what I'm going to do is that's getting to where the point is. I was aiming for £100 in this, basically to cover the majority of the school uniform when the time comes. Now, when I do these videos, I have people commenting saying, gosh, wait till they get to secondary school and like a blazer by itself is like £60. I appreciate that because they're in primary school, and only one of them as well, so my youngest goes to nursery, so he just wears like his own clothes. So I've got one child in primary school, and I appreciate that his uniform is not expensive as of yet. Obviously I have the fun of waiting to spend quite a lot more money, it seems, on uniform that no doubt won't last them very long. Why on earth is a blazer £60? I don't even think I'd spend that on myself, a blazer that I could wear for potentially forever, I suppose. But there you go, school uniform, minefield of expenses. But that's that for now, I think. And like I said, it would cover school trips, but they're obviously at the moment they're just not doing any. I can't wait for that. Like they just feel like they're missing out on so many different kind of memorable experiences at the moment. And my eldest keeps asking me to do different things, and I keep saying, well, remember the germs are still here, we still can't do that yet, but we will do once we can, and I want to have the money there when we can do. The next one is car. So this, I put MOT, I say this when I do this. If you watch these videos regularly, then thank you, you'll have heard me say this more than once by now. When it says MOT, I just mean the car in general, really. I should change that so it just says car. How much is in here for now? 20, 40, 60, 60. So there's £100 in there for now. Our car's MOT is in October, so MOT in service. So again, I'm going to put £40 in there, so 20, 40, that's building up nicely. It would be great if I could have enough money to pay for the MOT in service, like the charge just for those in cash, and then if I have to find anything else, then it wouldn't be so much of a big bill, but we'll see. So that adds up quite nicely in there for the car. Then this this is my favourite one. I'm not even going to pretend that it's not. I am kind of plodding along nicely with this. Obviously, if I could earn more on the side, so through blog, through YouTube, through Etsy, I'll leave it below to my Etsy store if you've not seen that already, then this would be quicker, but I'm okay with how this is going. I'm so excited to get this. You guys, I'm going to share this when I do, because this is the power of having something like a sinking fund to help you on your financial goals, even when they're nice ones and not like boring ones. I hope that comes across. So Mulberry, how much have I got so far? So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 160, 180. Ooh, we're getting closer. So there's £180 in there for now, and I'm going to put in an extra £40 in there. We're getting closer, you guys, to me being able to get that. I'm so excited. You can't tell by my voice. So that's that one. Again, that's just clearly just for me, although I'm sure if I gave it to my 3-year-old, he'd be very happy to carry that around too. But yeah, that's just me. I'm so excited. We're getting closer and closer towards being able to get that. And I will share that on the channel. Obviously, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm going to share when I get that finally. Oh, I cannot wait. Anyway, and then the final one is clothes. So I took money out of this. I think there's £20 in this when I took it out, and I used it towards some school shoes for our 5-year-old, because gosh, aren't school shoes like proper, the one thing we don't kind of scrimp on, I suppose, is things like shoes. I buy good quality, fairly expensive shoes for our children, just because obviously, you know, it's important that they get things that fit well and fit right. So we took him to Clark's to get his school shoes, so I borrowed some from there. So I'm going to put this final £20, because that's what's left, back into the clothes sinking fund for the time being. This is normally clothes for like me and my husband, but we just don't buy them. So it kind of gets used for whatever. So to recap, I've put £20 in clothes, £40 in Mulberry, £40 in the car, £40 in school, £40 in school holidays, £20 in birthdays, and £30 in Christmas. And they are my sinking funds updated for April 2021. How are you getting on with your sinking funds? I know this will come up. These are kept in a safe in our house, and if they get to a certain amount, then I will pay them into a bank, so it's not sat at home, but it's in a safe. And yeah, so there we go. how are yours looking? Which ones have you got? Do you feel like they're working well for you? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you again very soon.